true loyal stans are hoping that Isabelle ends up with Simon. Do you think, and also that all of the original ships have a happy ending, do you think that fans are going to be happy with how things wrap up?
I think so. I think that obviously you have to have Sizzy, and Isabelle's journey throughout the final season is kind of helping Simon figure out the Mark of Cain. So they're going to go through all these missions together, and they're going to start bonding, and they're going to start connecting and maybe feeling things for each other that probably weren't there before. So I think the fans are going to be really happy with how every ship turns out, and the ending is so unexpected and it's so amazing. I can't wait for you guys to see it.
So coming back for the new season, the final season, what is it like returning to set and seeing everyone? Was that last day bittersweet for you?
It was. Well, we shot 10 episodes and then we went on hiatus, and then they told us the news that the show was going to be canceled, or it was going to be the final season of Shadowhunters. So yeah, you know, I remember we were in Italy doing a Comic-Con, and I got the script, the final 2 episodes, which is nice that Freeform decided to give us a wrap, to give the series a nice ending. I think the fans deserve it. So I was reading the final 2 scripts, and I was like crying on the plane, you know, because I remember the first day I moved to LA, you know, my dream was to be on any show, even if it was like an extra role. Like I didn't care, and then to be here for 2 months, book the show, and then, you know, seeing how I booked it, and then now it's coming to an end. It's like, you know, it's a nice beginning and ending that I had for my career, you know. But yeah, being on set with the cast, it was nice. It was like relaxing, you know. We were really enjoying what we were doing. The producers made the entire cast. Well, they left a scene where the entire cast had to be there for the final day. So we all had to, you know, we all bonded. We all, like, you know, had champagne bottles at the end of that scene, which is the final scene we ever shot. And it was really nice.
And how do you think Isabelle has grown as a character from looking back to like the first episode to the final episode? What do you think the biggest changes are that have gone on with her?
I think she's matured a lot. I think in the first season she was trying to find out who she was. She was trying to please her mom, you know, just trying to be like the perfect, you know, girl. And then, you know, she goes in through the drug addiction, which is something that really, you know, makes her hit rock bottom. And I think that's when you grow the most. It's how many times you get up. So I think once she got over her drug addiction and now is beginning to like find herself and her true voice and what she really represents. And to me, she is a woman that a lot of girls look up to, because she's like, you know, a female empowerment, you know. And I think that's something that a lot of young girls need to see on TV right now, and I think that she portrays that.
And then, so speaking of the Mark of Cain, it's kind of this crazy thing that he has. How do you think Isabelle is going to help him maybe emotionally deal with having this mark on him and trying to get rid of it throughout the next season?
Well, I think it's kind of like just supporting him and kind of like, okay, if you want to do this, let's do this. I'm going to have your back, and let's see what the outcome is going to be. You know, just being there and supporting him, making the decisions. I don't think she wants to like push him away from trying to find out what that is. So I think she's actually supporting him to find out what that is and ask all the questions he needs to ask and find the people he needs to find to, I guess, decide if he wants to keep it or not.
Magnus lost all of his powers, and we see him struggling, dealing with being like mortal.
Yeah, he's like putting eyeliner on. Let me show you. Like, just call Isabelle, and I'll teach him how to put eyeliner on.
How is that going to affect the other characters as they try to help him maybe adjust to a more normal life?
Yeah. You know, they stand by him. They stand by him and they understand. And, you know, I don't think, I mean, I think he's going to get his powers back. I'm sure he is pretty soon. But yeah, I mean, just, I guess just trying to like, especially Alec, trying to help Magnus know that with or without his powers, we all love him the same way, that the powers don't make him or break him. You know, that he's a beautiful person from within, and that's what we love about him.
And then what was your reaction when you read the final script, when you first found out how it was all going to end?
I thought there was going to be a different ending. And when I read it, I had tears in my eyes. It was something that Todd and Darren, our showrunners, really I just didn't expect, you know, and I think that's, fans are not gonna expect the ending, you know, it's not in the books. So it's gonna leave, you know, people with the mystery of what's gonna happen next.
Does each episode keep getting more and more like building, like you're gonna be shocked, you're gonna want to definitely tune in, see everything? Like it feels like every other season has done that. Is it more over the top this season?
I feel this season, on every episode, there's going to be a crazy plot twist. So everyone's going to be just like wanting to see what happens next. It's crazy. It's crazy. And I feel it feels more like you're watching a movie when you're watching these last few episodes. There was so much heart put into them, and I'm sure it's going to be great.
Awesome. And then I know that this is being billed as the end of Shadowhunters, but if somehow there could ever be another spin-off or something, would you be wanting to return with?
Oh, I would love to. I mean, Isabelle is such a super girl. I love her, and the fans are incredible. I mean, like, starting off on a show with that amount of, you know, fans that love the characters and love their stories, and of course I would want to jump in and still be a part of this amazing family. That's what I like to call them, the Shadowhunter family.